So what you need is you need 2 good frontline fighters. You need someone to heal. You need someone to cast mage spells, preferably 2 such someones. You need a thief. And you need someone with a decent charisma. Now you'll note, that's more than 6 characters. See how good the pathing is. So you have to kind of make some choices as to how you're going to get all of those roles covered. Now, fortunately, I've got one of the roles covered with my main character by playing a fighter mage. I can easily become a very, very competent mage, and I won't actually need to carry around an extra mage with me, especially since I'm planning on putting Imoen into mage. And by putting Imoen into mage, I get another mage and a thief. So that's going to cover those bases. We're going to pick up a pair of good frontline fighters later on into the game. And then our cleric is probably going to be Jaheira. So this means I'm actually going to have a lot of good frontline stopping power. I'm going to be able to heal. I'm going to be able to pick locks. And more importantly, look for traps. And so I'll have all my bases covered. So we're going to try this one more time. And if it doesn't work this time, if he manages to follow me out of here again, then I'm just going to call it good. I might pick up another cleric instead of Jaheira, or I might literally just get Khalid killed off. Oh well, if that's what it takes. So we're going to try reforming the party again. Remove Khalid. And quickly walk outside.
With ease.
Let's see if he follows me. Alright, looks like we are a Khalid-less party now. Excellent. Okay. It really is a shame. Khalid actually is a very good frontline fighter, but that morale penalty he takes is just too much. It is just inexcusable to have a frontline fighter that breaks from combat. So, normally, this is where I would do one of my funny little titles to kind of explain where I made a mistake here. But this is a little bit more complex, so I'm going to do one of these little stills with voice recording compilations that will become a standard for explanations like this. So, what mistake I made here is there is no reason to have your main character, or any character for that matter, inside the building you are trying to disband your party member in. The easiest way to do this is to throw Khalid into a corner inside this building, click out of the building on your main character, and then use him to reform the party while Khalid is still in the building and out of sight of everyone. This should prevent Khalid from being able to target on any character and try to initiate a conversation with them. So that is the easiest way to do this without having to take 2 attempts to try and get Khalid out of your party. Now around down here, as we skirt along the edge of the map, we're going to find another one of those little hidden Easter egg items. And this one's a doozy. See if I can find it. Ah, there it is. Again, how are you supposed to find that? But here, we can find a ring of sorcery. We'll go ahead and actually we'll go ahead and put that on my main character right off the bat. This will let me now prepare an extra spell. And we're just going to go ahead and keep an identify prepared. So that'll allow us to start identifying our items. And we're going to continue on skirting around the inn up into the wilderness. So we can pick up 2 more party members. Now, the first party member is basically purely for evil parties for the most part. Although I know many people who prefer to use the one helm of opposite alignment that you can find in this game on her to permanently switch her alignment off. As we explore into Peldvale here, we have to be careful. There's actually some dangerous enemies we can find in here.
Help me. If you don't help me, you'll kill me.
Help me. If you don't help me, they'll kill me. Calm down. We'll help you. Just tell us who you are. My name is Viconia. I'm not from around here. Thank you so much for helping. And no sooner has we picked up Viconia than this guy shows up. Step aside, travelers. I'm a member of the Flaming Fist. The woman you are harboring is wanted for murder of the foulest sort. She is a dark elf. It should be obvious that she is evil. They lie. I've done nothing wrong. You'll have to get through us if you want her. Don't be foolish. I represent the lure in this region. By protecting her, you'll be just as guilty as she is. Oh, I guess that's too bad for us. A stupid decision. For harboring murder, I sentence all of you to death. Alright, now this fight can actually be pretty tricky.
Nature's servant awaits.
But we do have healing available, and if we hit him hard and we hit him fast, we should be able to take him out fairly quickly.
Something troubling you?
I don't know if you heard that, but I just hit my head against the microphone. I forgot a very important step in this equation. I sold my gear, but I did not rest. Well, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how quickly I die.
Omnipresent authority figure.
Your voice is ambrosia.
And if Zara dies, I completely do not care.
Yep.
Fortunately, Viconia just helped us out by dropping him with a command spell. And we have one dead Flaming Fist mercenary. We'll go ahead and take his cool helmet. Take that sword there. Yeah, we'll take the shield too. We'll be returning to the friendly armament quickly. This brings up another interesting little point though. What should you loot? As you've probably noticed by now, all enemies drop all of their gear. All of it. Now, if you try to pick up all of the gear, you will quickly discover that your bags get very, very full. You'll also, after a time, begin to notice that you don't actually make a lot of money. And you might be wondering why that is. Well, this game tries to simulate an economy. So the more of an item you sell to a particular merchant, the less he will pay for them over time. This means A, you want to sell items in batches, as many at a time as possible, and B, eventually, well, you don't want to pick up certain items anymore. So now let's talk to Viconia. I thank you. I know you may not be willing to give me a chance because of my dark skin. I am Drow, but if you give me a chance, you won't regret it. Can I join you? I need friends now more than ever. We need the extra help, so of course we'll take you in. I won't disappoint you, I promise.
Mongering riffraff.
So now, you'll note my reputation has decreased. Just for having Viconia in your party, your reputation automatically drops 2 points. So is she worth it? Well, her stats are okay. She has a surprisingly high dexterity, meaning that she can actually be really tough in a fight, thanks to really good armor class. But the big selling point to Viconia is her magic resistance. She has 50% magic resistance against any spell cast against her by an opponent. Now, this used to apply to healing spells, but as I said in the last stream, they have changed that in the Enhanced Edition, so it is now a purely beneficial stat to have magic resistance. So if you are playing an evil party, Viconia is actually probably one of the better clerics that you can get. I still prefer to carry Jaheira around. So for now, We'll go into Reform Party. Actually, we'll do this at a little bit more of a convenient part. We'll carry her with us. Back down to the Friendly Armen. Hey guys, it's Divine Erdrick. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more content coming soon. You can also follow me at twitch.tv/derdrick or on Twitter at Divine Erdrick. Thanks again.